Hello and welcome in. I am Greg Smith, Senior Recruiting Analyst for Inside Nebraska here at Rivals. This is the first edition of the Throwing Bones live chat video response, where we're going to take a question from our live chat Throwing Bones that happens every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Time out there. We're going to take one question from a subscriber, and then we're going to come here and talk about it a little bit more in detail. This week comes from EriktheRed. Shout out to Eric for being on the site since 2001, who came in hot with this question. It was a really good one. If you could add one more for sure pickup to this 2023 class, who would it be? Now, I think that the obvious answer here, so I'll give you two, because the obvious answer here is obviously Lincoln East, four-star athlete, Rivals 100 prospect, Malachi Coleman. That's the guy that, a lot of teams around the country would like to be their top guy to add to the program or to this recruiting class. And so for a number of reasons, he needs to be the pick for Nebraska. If you have a player that's, I think he's rated as the 54th best player in the country on Rivals. You have a guy that highly rated who's kind of on the cusp of being four-star or five-star status. If he could have a big-time senior season, you've got to land that guy. Then when you have, your ace recruiter and Mickey Joseph on that recruitment and being the lead guy and building that relationship, you also need to land that guy. So Malachi Coleman is clearly the answer to go with here. So because of that, I'll give you a secondary guy as well, and I'll keep it to someone who actually visited this offseason or this summer in June. And that's Louisiana offensive lineman EriktheRed. Now, this is a kid that Nebraska is really, really high on. He's from Monroe, Louisiana, Neville High School. He's 6'6", 300 pounds, high four-star, got a bump in the latest Rivals rankings where he's up to 145th nationally overall, the 14th best offensive tackle in the country as well. And if that high school, Neville High School, sounds familiar, that's because that's where Nebraska got A.J. Allen from this past recruiting cycle. So we know that running backs coach Brian Applewhite is well familiar with Herd, and I know that Applewhite has really taken a keen liking to EriktheRed, and really Nebraska is after him quite a bit. The problem ends up being is that LSU is also the home state school, is also after him quite a bit. I'm told that, the Tigers have him right at the top of the board, and he's a priority target for them. Ironically, Herd just picked up an offer. I'm recording this on Thursday. Got an offer on Wednesday night from Florida. So Billy Napier and his crew coming in a little bit late maybe to the party, but we'll see if they can shake things up. But I do know that LSU is heavy on him. But if I had one pick that was not Malachi Coleman to join Nebraska's class, it would definitely be EriktheRed. Those type of offensive linemen, 5.9 four-star player for Nebraska, just don't come along very often, and Nebraska has a great chance with. They hosted him for an official visit in June. He had a really good visit. I think that Nebraska is going to have to weather the storm if they're going to stay in this fight from LSU, because they're starting to really increase kind of the attention that they pay to him as well. And so we'll see, but that would definitely be my pick. Who was your pick? If you had one guy that you guys could add to the list, the recruiting class this year for the 2023 class, who would it be? Don't say Arch Manning. That would be a popular pick. Leave that down in the comments. We'll continue to discuss that and move things forward. If this is going to be a weekly thing going forward, where we kind of chop it up here and go through kind of a question that I pick out from the Throwing Bones chat, that once again is live every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you're liking this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, tell a friend, as I like to say on the board. We'll be back next week. Talk soon.